Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I am Ben Gordetsky.
And I am Todd Houseman.
And we are, in fact, the Folk Lordz.
I had written a play called Boogie Monster Club, and it was all about multicultural monsters immigrating to Canada and losing their spooky identities in the process. After the show was over, it was like, oh, that was so much fun to do comedy and theater, but have it be reflective of something bigger and bolder and more meaningful than just pop culture or the now.
Kind of reflecting on what Ben's show was about, which was three different sort of cultures coming together. We kind of integrated that or took that format into Folk Lordz, adding one part Cree origin story, one part Russian Chekhovian character drama, and then one part whatever the audience wants. We often get a wacky one like a Michael Jackson music video, which we did in Toronto for him.
Their long, weird bodies in the sky.
Stories on the Hills came about while we were on the Fringe tour, that I really wanted to create a space for Indigenous storytelling within Edmonton. A lot of ceremonies happen outside of Edmonton. Some ceremonies are necessary to happen outside of Edmonton or away from cities. Because of colonialism, a lot of indigeneity has been shied away from. But there is a strong reclamation happening now, and I wanted to sort of be a part of that by creating a space for Indigenous storytelling in the city. What the title means is Stories on the Beaver Hills, the hills that the Edmonton is located on. This place has always been known as Beaver Hills because it's located on a pehonen, which is a meeting place or a waiting place. And so the event was sort of reconnecting to that, reconnecting to history, and reconnecting to our storytelling, vast storytelling past.
The desire for us was to honor the past, look to the present, and dream about the future of storytelling here in this pehonen that is Edmonton. We had Elder Jerry Saddleback Sr., who performed a prayer and a welcome and connected us to the spiritual roots. And we had Grand Chief Tony Alexis, who's the Grand Chief of Treaty 6, here, who told 3 stories and sang a song. Lana Whiskey Jack is a visual artist and multidisciplinary performer. She had a story recorded over audio, and she painted live on stage while the story told, so it was about a visual manifestation of these words. And then finally the night closed out with visitors from up north, from Dene territory, Grey Grit and Tiffany Eilick, who make up Quantum Tango, who are a Inuit Métis blues storytelling, throat singing, dancing, multimedia spectacular, and they just brought down the house.
The show was an incredible success. We were sold out. I think the audience was very diverse. It was some regular Capitol Theatre goers, as well as a lot of artists and activists from the community. We were able to bring in a lot of youth, so I think it was very well received. A wonderful time to kind of produce something as Folk Lordz, not just as performers, but as a producing body. This is the first grant that I've gotten from the Edmonton Community Foundation, and it was the Young Edmonton Grant, and it was to support creating this wonderful project, which I think really fits into community and fits into kind of the mandate of the Community Foundation.
And we're so grateful to ECF